The Edo State House of Assembly on Monday during plenary received a series of bills and requests for confirmation from Governor Monday Okwebelu, including the request for the confirmation of pharmacist Okoje Kemi as the chairman governing board Edo State Primary Healthcare Development Agency. BTV News Osarogi reports that the 8th Assembly, which held its official plenary session for 2025, presented and adopted the business calendar of the third quarter, second session of the Assembly. The report.
That was the official resumption of members of the Edo State 8th Assembly from their 2024 recess. In his welcome address, the Speaker of the House, Honorable Blessing Agbebaku, expressed gratitude to the honorable members for cutting short their recess to attend to state important matters. He highlighted the achievements of the 8th Assembly, including the 41 people-oriented bills, of which 29 have been passed into laws after being assented to by Governor Monday Okpebholo. On the business of the day, the Clerk of the House, Mr. Yahya Omogbae, read before the House series of letters and requests from Governor Monday Okpebholo, including a request seeking for the confirmation of pharmacist Okoje Kemi as the chairman governing council of Edo State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, and the confirmation of Dr. Oseka Oyayemere as the executive secretary Edo State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, and also a request for the confirmation of Honorable Anthony Ojo as replacement for Pascal Osaiga Atoy, whose name was earlier forwarded to the House to be confirmed as member of the Edo State Oil and Gas Producing Areas Development Commission, ESOPADEC. The Speaker of the House, Honorable Blessing Agbebaku, referred the request of the Governor to the House Committee on Rules, Business and Government House for screening and to report back to the House within 1 week. Similarly, a bill for a law to amend the Edo State Insurance Law 2019 and a bill for a law to amend the Edo State Lands Administration and Geographical Information Service Law 2018 passed its first reading. The majority leader of the House, a member representative of Yan Northeast Constituency 1, Honorable Charity Agwoba Regian, presented the business calendar for the third quarter, second session of the 8th Assembly. Plans for sitting days for the third quarter as follows: January 6 days, February 15 days, March 21 days, with a total of 42 days for sitting in the third quarter and second session.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, today being the first day for formal sitting in the third quarter of the second session, we have a proposed business calendar that has been designed for the approval of the House by the Rules and Business Committee. Mr. Speaker, we recall that in the most part of the month of January, the House was on recess, but members had to be called out of recess on 6 occasions in January for the purpose of very pressing state needs. They are reflected as 6 days in the month of January, whereas the other days are recorded as a time spent on recess.
Which provide events that this business calendar should be a calendar for which we this third quarter, second session. We say those say
In another development, during plenary, the member representing Igweben constituency, Honorable Oje Inegebo, expressed gratitude to the House for their support, which brought joy to the people of Igweben. He shared the wonderful news that the Enoje of Udo, His Royal Highness Friday Eizoge, had been released last Friday after being kidnapped. Also, member Akoko Edo constituency 2, Donald Okoogbe, informed the House about the passing of an illustrious son from Akoko Edo, Major General Christopher Jemitola, a former ADC to President Olusegun Obasanjo, who transited to glory on the 6th February 2025.
The good people of Udo in Igweben local government, who over the last 2 weeks had their Royal Highness Eizoje and Mewako kidnapped by Fulani herdsmen. Mr. Speaker, I want to thank this House for those of my colleagues who sympathize help me during these trying times. I want to also let the House know that he was finally released.
Mr. Speaker, I rise this morning to bring before you a sad matter, an issue that has caused me personally extreme pain and the people of my constituency. Say, I sadly bring to the attention of this House the passage of Major General Christopher Jemitola. Major General Christopher Jemitola passed on to glory on the 6th of February 2025. He was a distinguished gentleman, a general of the Nigerian Army. He was ADC, aide-de-camp to President Olusegun Obasanjo.
Meanwhile, the House observed a minute silence to pay respect to Major General Christopher Jemitola.
The soul of Major General Christopher Jemitola and all the faithful departed rest in perfect peace.
Osarogie Agwebo reporting for BTV News.